Hi, this is Susie at Prosperity Stuff. I'm a regular mom who makes regular quilts. I love the creative outlet that sewing provides, and it's fun to share that with others. People like to ask questions about quilt making, and in most cases, the answer is it's probably easier than you think. Here's the latest in my series of What If videos. What if it's easier than you think? What if I don't have a lot of time to sew? What if it's easier than you think? Most sewing tasks can be done in little chunks of time. A little advanced planning can help you get more done with your limited time. To get a lot done in a little time, here's what I do. I start by picking a task. If I'm sitting at the sewing machine, I do as much sewing as I can. Sometimes I stitch portions of two different projects on the same day. I just stitch. I don't rotary cut. I don't get out the iron. I just sew. If I have the iron out, I iron whatever I can on one or two current projects. Actually, I don't iron a lot, but if I happen to be ironing clothes, I might also press some quilt blocks. Or if I'm ironing quilty stuff, I might just iron some clothes too. This works some quilt-related projects into some of my daily life. When it's time for rotary cutting tasks, I cut whatever I need for my current projects, and I trim blocks if I need to. While I've got my cutting tools out, I try to trim some of my random scraps into usable pieces for another day too. I can get a lot of cutting done, and that's progress that doesn't even involve the sewing machine. So if I've only got 15 or 20 minutes to work, my time will be best spent on only one of these tasks, not divvied up between all three. Next, I make a list. To get a lot done in a little time, I try to keep a running list with my sewing things. It's a checklist of next things for the projects I've got going. What steps to sew next, what things need to be cut, whether I'm going to have to iron stuff. I don't have the whole project in list form, just the next few 15-minute jobs. This saves me a lot of time and brain power when I have a few minutes to sew. I can just consult the list and start a shorter or longer task, depending on the day's time, space I've got, the mood I'm in. So when I want to be efficient with my sewing time, a checklist of next things gets me going right away. And checking those things off the list confirms that I'm accomplishing things, even if it's just a little at a time. To get a lot done in a little time, I try to keep it all together. I keep all the pieces of each project together in some way. I don't worry about fancy storage. It's usually a Ziploc bag. But it's important to have the parts of the project together so I don't have to find them or reinvent them. If I can grab the project bag and a checklist, I'm well on my way to accomplishing that next step. Sometimes I grab that project bag and piece that border. I finish those blocks. I put together those binding strips. Other times I get out the project bag and my cutting stuff so I can finish cutting something else that needs to be put back in the project bag. Even if all I do on a given day is cut a little, that preps the pieces for my next chance to sew. Having a bagged project and a list makes it easy to quickly jump back into a project and make some progress. So if you want to get more sewing done in less time, here's my recommendation. Pick a task, make a list, and keep it together. Good luck and enjoy your projects.